Hello everyone. So we have this interesting question from one of the exams which takes place in France. Okay, so let's try this, how to solve this question. In this question, we are given certain things. We are given rectangle ABCD. Okay, we can see there is a rectangle with length 16 and with width 12. The width is 12 and length is 16. And we are also given a rhombus AFCE. AFCE is a rhombus. That means all the sides will be equal. AF, FC, CE and EA will all be of same length. Okay. And what do we need to find out? We need to find EF. Okay. EF we need to find out. So let's see how we can solve this question. Before starting the question, let's assume that the length of FB is x. If FB is x, AF will be 16 minus x. And as we know that all the sides of the rhombus are of equal length, FC will also be 16 minus x. EC will also be 16 minus x. Yes. And AE will also be 16 minus x. So look at EC. EC is 16 minus x. That means DE is also x, right? Now we know that FB is x, FC is 16 minus x, and BC is 12. That is given to us. Now we know that in a rectangle, all the angles are of 90 degree. That means this angle B is of 90 degree, correct? This angle is of 90 degree. Now what we will do, we will go to right triangle FBC and apply Pythagoras theorem there. Okay, we will apply Pythagoras theorem. And according to this theorem, what will happen? According to this theorem, we will get FB square plus BC square is equals to FC square. Correct? Now, what is FB? FB is x square. BC is 12 square is equals to FC. FC is 16 minus x whole square. Correct? Now, if we simplify this, we will get x square plus 144. And on the right side, I will be using algebraic identity. A square plus B square minus 2AB. Correct? That is 16 square plus x square minus 2 times 16 times x. Correct? Now, if we solve this further, we can see that x square and x square can get cancelled and we will be left with 32x is equals to 256 minus 144. Okay. Now, let me simplify this further. We will get x as 112 by 32. Okay. Which will give us 3.5. Which will give us 3.5. So x is 3.5. The value of x is 3.5. So what we can do, let's mark this x in the figure. Let's mark this x in the figure. Okay. So this is 3.5. This is 3.5. Now if x is 3.5, what will be 16 minus x? 16 minus 3.5 will give us 12.5. It will give us 12.5. So let's mark all the sides of this rhombus as 12.5 each. Okay. 12.5, 12.5, 12.5 and 12.5. Correct. Still, we are not able to find the length of EF. Yes. So for this, we will do some construction work. So let's see what construction work we need. So first of all, let's join point E and F because we need to find the length of EF, right? We need to find the length of EF. So let's first join these two. Okay. EF, correct? Now after joining EF, we can draw a perpendicular. We can draw a perpendicular from point E. Let's draw a perpendicular like this. And once we have drawn this perpendicular, let's name this point. Let's name this point as G. Okay. Let's name this point as G. I hope you have understood till here. Now, once we have mark this point G, there are certain things that we will get to know from here. What is that? See, AD and BC are width of rectangle, that is 12 each. Now, if you look carefully, ADEG becomes a rectangle, a small rectangle. Yes, if it is a small rectangle and DE is 3.5, AG will also become 3.5. AG will also become 3.5. Correct? Now, once AG is 3.5, we'll also know that GE is also 12. GE is also 12. Correct? GE is 12. Okay, now what we can do, we can find the length of GF. How we can find the length of GF? GF is nothing but AF minus AG. AF minus AG. Okay. Now what is AF? AF is 12.5. We know that. Yes. AF is 12.5. What is AG? AG is 3.5. Yes. Now if we solve this, we will get GF as 9. GF as 9. So let's mark this in the figure. GF as 9. See, just calculate roughly and see it makes sense or not. 3.5 plus 9 plus 3.5. 9 plus 7 gives us 16, which is the length of the rectangle. Yes, it makes sense. Yes, GF is 9. Correct. Now we are still not done with the question. Now what we will do, we will move to right triangle. We will move to right triangle EGF. Now, after finding GF, you know, uh, instead of finding GF, there are multiple ways to solve this question. I'm sharing my way. You can apply your method as well. One more way is there that to find the length of EF, you can actually join AC, which is one of the diagonals of the rhombus. That is also one way to solve this question. So, anyways, let's come back here and we can start with this right triangle EGF and apply Pythagoras theorem here. Okay. Now, if we apply Pythagoras theorem, what we will get? We will get EG square, EG square plus GF square is equals to EF square. Okay. What is EG? EG is 12. What is GF? GF is 9. We need to find EF square. Oh, we need to find EF. This gives us 144 plus 81 equals to EF square, which gives us EF as 15. Okay. Now, instead of doing all this calculation, you could have also used for something called as Pythagorean triplets. Okay. This can also give you the answer quickly. So, one of the Pythagorean triplet is 3, 4, 5. Now, if I multiply this with 3, I will get 9, 12 and 15, where 15 is the hypotenuse. If you look carefully at the right triangle EGF, EF, which we need to find out, is the hypotenuse, that is 15. Yes. So instead of doing all this calculation, you could have done this also. So what is our final answer? The length of EF. The length of EF is 15. This is our final answer that we need to find out. The length of EF that we need to find out is 50. I hope you have understood well. And if you like the solution, please share the video with your friends and do subscribe the channel. And don't forget to click on the like button. Thank you.